actually forgot I was supposed to come live at 11. I was busy doing other things, and then I was like, oh, it's one of those things where like you remember instantly, like, oh my God, I'm supposed to come live. I figured 11 because it's 11 in Hawaii. 11/11, happy 11/11. Oh, I hate when there's coffee grinds in there. Treating myself to a peppermint mocha. As everyone knows, I am a peppermint mocha biatch. Happy Veterans Day. Happy, sounds like, could be a military plane, jet. It's definitely not a fighter jet. I mean, I'm in Hawaii, we have tons of military here, but that doesn't sound like a military jet. Could be a medevac. That could be a medevac. All right, so happy 11/11, happy Veterans Day to all of you veterans. It's always a kind of sad day for us because we lost our veteran. My papa, my mom's dad, we lost him and my grandma, you know, basically not even 2 months apart, in 2019. So, you know, we miss our veteran. He was a proud Marine. He was Filipino, born in America, born in Hawaii, but his parents were from the Philippines. And anytime anybody would ever ask him, are you Filipino? He would get so upset and he would say, no, I'm American. So our beloved veteran, I almost cried today thinking about it. I was posting up pictures of him on my Facebook and on Instagram, and made me feel a little bit, you know, well, a lot sad. You know, I miss him and my grandma tremendously. But he was so proud to be a veteran. He was so unbelievably proud about that. It was just, he just was. They don't make them like they used to. You know what I mean? Actually, today's 11/11. What are we going to start with, Spirit? I keep touching everything and nothing is it. We're going to use this deck. I busted it out on purpose. Somebody purchased me this deck. Am I too cut off? Because I know that the view on YouTube is off from what I see. So what I can see is I'm perfectly fit in here, but am I too cut off either way? I don't want like for there to be half of my body. It's like, I don't know why YouTube's thing is off. But I notice that every time I upload after, I'm like, why is it off? Like it'll be perfectly in the frame here and I upload it and it's like all the way this way. Like, what the hell? Okay, I'm okay? Perfect. So this is an angel number deck. You have number 10. It's number 10. And you know, as long as I'm in the frame, what I'm saying, I don't want half of my body, I don't want to look half of my body cut off. That's what I'm saying. I'm fine that I'm off. I like to do on a third anyway. So you have number 10, which is completion. You have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details, then direct others how to carry things out. So you a motherfucking boss. So if you guys are joining me later today at 3 o'clock Hawaii time for my Zoom event, I believe tickets might still be on sale. I'm not positive about that. Could be. But we are doing an hour of power that I call them. I've done several already. Thank you, Sadie. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. So during this hour of power, we're going to be doing a few minutes of meditation. I will be reading out some really powerful, inspiring mantras. And then we are going to do an abundance prayer, and we are just going to try to cast out into the universe and manifest, you know, basically our heart's desire. Now, we're not going to ask for things that are not ours. We only want to manifest and call in the things that have our names written on them. So we don't want to, you know, call in a fuckface that has been avoiding you, that has you blocked, or that is already with someone else, okay? We don't want to waste our wishes on fuckfaces, okay? We don't want to do that. All right, so number 10, completion. It's also saying I am ingenious. So someone's going to come up with a genius idea. And isn't that funny? Because if you follow me on like social media, you know I've been feeling that energy like constantly, that somebody comes up with a genius idea. I say it all the time because I can feel it. I feel like someone's sitting on a pile of money. It feels like someone comes up with a genius book. It's the next New York Times bestseller. Someone comes up with an invention. Someone comes up with something. They write the very next Hamilton, you know, kind of a play on Broadway. Someone comes up with something genius. They're sitting on something, and I always get that fucking energy. It always gets channeled to me. So here we have number 26, which is, if you add it up, because you bitches like to add up your numbers, it's 8. You have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. It's so light worky. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. All right, bitch. One more, and then we're going to hit the tarot. 2 came out. 10, 10. 10, 10. So you have 3 10s now. I am patient. Oh, here we go. There we fucking go. All right. I knew there was a reason that the universe was buttering us up for something. You can have a genius idea. And now here it comes out. But bitch, wait. Wait for it. It's talking about Hamilton, huh? I should have used my wait for it coffee cup. Wait for it. Son of a bitch. Patience. I want the world. I want the whole world. I want to lock it all up in my pocket. It's my bar of chocolate. Give it to me now. Don't care how. I want it now. See, we can't do that. Yes, we feel like that, right? Most of the time. But you can't do that. I just love drinking coffee grind Starbucks. I just love it. Don't you just love drinking tons of fucking espresso coffee ground bean things? It's just delicious. You know, I have people that watch and follow me from, I'm pretty sure they still do, from corporate and Starbucks. Pretty fucking sure. I don't want to mention no motherfucking names, but I'm pretty fucking sure you still do. I didn't know that was part of the drink. I didn't know you guys added extra. Is it extra protein or something? I feel like I need to drink it through a filter or something. Damn. Can't we just have a beautiful cup of coffee? That's what I get for buying coffee. Because I was drinking my homemade coffee. Thank you, Melissa. You know, my name is Melissa. But don't call me that. I don't respond to Melissa. I don't. I forget my name is Melissa, but technically my name is Melissa. You know, Melissa means honeybee, honey. It really does. It means bee. I mean specifically honeybee if we want to get technical, honey. You see what I'm saying? But it does mean honeybee. So anywho, it says, I am patient. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. And then you have number 4, I am stable. Not always. Sometimes we not, and that's okay. You know why? Because we're aware when we're not stable. I know when I wake up some days I go, I'm not going to be a good day. I'm feeling a little emotionally unstable today. I think I'm going to just crack it any fucking second now. You know, because we're aware. Self-awareness is key. You really get yourself in some shit when you're not self-aware. When you have no motherfucking clue. Hold on now. It was 11:11 in Hawaii, honey. We missed it. It's 11:12. But it says 11:11 on my microwave and my icebox, so it still counts. So I am stable. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock. And your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. Okay now. Thank you, Kulala. Thank you, honey. And it looks like Miss Namiko, one of our OG Soul Tribe members, as well as our moderator, sent me 1222 to my PayPal. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that so much, so much, so much, so much. I appreciate you. I hope the universe blesses you guys exponentially times a zillion for your energy exchange. The mature woman. I'm not even joking. You want to know what I heard earlier when I was getting ready? I thought it was a fucking joke. I heard Stifler's mom. Thank you, Regina. Tickets are still available. I did see your name pop up for your purchase. And there goes Miss Namiko again, sending me 1111 to my PayPal. Thank you, Mary. I send you guys so much blessings, honey. I hope the universe bless you guys tenfold. But I did. I'm not even joking. I fucking heard Stifler's mom while I was getting ready. Isn't that fucking crazy? Stifler's mom. That's what I heard. So it's a MILF. You know what a MILF is, right? There's an age difference here with this person. Oh, Namiko, she just sent me 2222 to my PayPal. Hunty, thank you so much. I love you, honey. I appreciate you so much, honey. Thank you. There's an age difference. Somebody just sent 1111 to my PayPal. Who's that? Is that you, Regina? It says from Reg. Oh my gosh, someone sent me 1111 Reg. Is that you, Regina? Thank you, honey, to my PayPal. I'm gonna cry. You guys know I'm trying to manifest like a motherfucker this month, because you know airfare costs a lot. Because you know I was talking about it yesterday on my live that on Instagram, that the fucking airlines price gouge during the holidays, and it's disgusting to me that they are allowed to even do that and that it's legal. Thank you, Symbia. Thank you, honey. Hold on, you guys. Give me 1 second. I have to. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, honey. Hold on, guys. I have to multitask just for 1 quick second. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. So this is how Stella got her groove back. This Stella. Can I see by a ray of hands? Can't fucking talk. Oh no, I know Marshall just didn't fucking post and tweet something. Bro, did you see the most ridiculous shit that Elon Musk has put to, like, yesterday about the parody accounts? That you have to have your name on Twitter if you do jokes and parodies. It has to say that in your name, and it has to say it in your bio. What? There's got to be an easier way to do that. Because there's got to be a better way to do that. I mean, the world is falling apart. First of all, can I just say that? First of all, the world is fucking falling apart, okay? I think the last thing you should be worried about on Twitter is the parody accounts. Is that just me? Is that just me? It's probably the last motherfucking thing you should be worried about. But that's just me, a non-billionaire. That's just me. I don't know, man. There's a lot of other things going on Twitter that we should be regulating and should be correcting. But by golly, Miss Molly, get them parody joke accounts. Go on now, go on. This is why the universe shifting the power, in case you guys are wondering. They're trying to get it to the people that have common sense. Is that whose priority list is? Common sense ain't so common for everybody, apparently, honey. I mean, if I get rich and I'm a billionaire, and if I start doing some stupid shit like that, can somebody please tell me? If I become a billionaire, please don't yes people me. Yes, yes, great. Yes. Can somebody keep it real with a bitch? Because you know I'm the realest one in the room. And if I lose that, if I become a fucking billionaire, can you guys please keep me grounded and stable, as it said? Can you please let a bitch know? Remind a bitch that the world is falling apart and there are much bigger things, bigger fish to fry than that. Please? Please, can someone let a bitch know? All right, so let's get back to the mature woman. There's an age difference here. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you for that donation. I love you guys. There's an age difference somehow. Now, it doesn't have to be in muggle years, although while I was getting ready before this live, I did hear Stifler's mom. I did hear that. So, so it's a MILF for some of you. I don't know, some of you are the MILF and this dude's younger. I mean, yay, good for you, honey. But it can also symbolize the maturity of spirituality, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I'm saying? It represents the spirituality difference. Maybe the feminine is much more evolved and more ancient, or more cracked open and awakened than the masculine, which we do know that the feminines have cracked open and awakened first. As per fucking usual, we set the tone and the motherfucking pace always. Thank you, Mama Cray. Thank you, honey. Appreciate you. Love you. So this could be that. Either number one, it's muggle years, the feminine is older, or number two, number two, it's spirituality. She's more cracked open. But I did hear Stifler's mom. I was just minding my business too, getting ready. I was straightening my hair because I decided not to curl it, right? I straightened it instead. And I was straightening my hair and I was making sure, you know, everything was, the I's were dotted and the T's was crossed, honey. And I kept hearing it in my head. I kept hearing, Stifler's mom, Stifler's mom. And I was like, what? Okay, Stifler's mom. Go get it now, biatch. Five of Cups, a masculine is sad because you got someone younger and taller. Someone here feels there's a missed opportunity. They're sad as shit. Okay? Thank you, Susu. Eight of Swords, they're overthinking the shit out of something. Thank you, Anissa. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you. May the universe bless you guys exponentially today on 11/11, honey. May you manifest your heart's desire. So a masculine here is missed out. He overthought something, overthought it, didn't pull the trigger when he should have, meaning didn't make a move when he should have, when his gut said to. So he missed the boat, missed the train, missed the opportunity. It's a definite missed opportunity from the masculine standpoint. They didn't do what they were supposed to have done. Now it's too late. Thank you, Goddess Divine. Thank you, honey. Page of Swords, watching, spying, but that can be a younger air sign. Now, because this is someone younger, again, that's what I felt here. I felt it. It's very possible that the feminine was older in muggle years, but also she could just be older in spirituality. But there's a definite age difference, excuse me. There's a definite fucking age difference here. So this is watching, spying, keeping tabs. Of course they're going to keep tabs, because when you cut a motherfucker off and you don't give them no attention and pay them no mind, they're wondering what the hell you up to. What you doing? Motherfucker, not you. Hashtag not you, as I always say. You know those are going to be coming up on coffee cups mugs soon. Hashtag NOTCHU. Because I've been saying that for years, honey. But don't say what I say, because I'm sassy. What you doing? Not you. But that's what she's saying. She's saying, not you. Why does it feel like you get your wish, but you get it and you don't want it anymore? Someone comes back, someone pays attention to you, someone wants you, you don't want it no more. Because now you got the attention from all these other motherfuckers here. You see what I'm saying? You got the attention with all these other motherfuckers over here. And now you're like, I don't like you. Because I thought I liked you. But what it was that I was not feeling good about myself, a little bit more lower vibrational. And I was sad and I was depressed and I was desperate, actually. And so at that time, you looked enticing to me. But now when I look at you, I go, ill. Hashtag ill. You're not even cute. You ever have that where like we look at someone and we go, what the fuck were we thinking? Bitch, it's embarrassing. But we all have our moments. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at somebody and you go, wow, you're not even my fucking type anymore. Like what was I thinking? I was so and then we feel sad for the person who we used to be back then. The person that was so sad living in that low vibration that we didn't see it. We didn't see our worth. More importantly than anything else, we didn't see our worth. You know what I mean? And we were blinded by that fact. And so we were just kind of tempted and attracted to ick. Scum. But then when we heal, and then when we raise our vibration, right? We realize I'm a bad bitch. And we start to get better, right? We don't get bitter, we get better. And we stop entertaining crumbs. I feel sorry for people that constantly talk about crumbs, entertain crumbs, want to channel about the crumbs, talking about this and just staying stuck and stagnant. You'll never, ever, ever manifest your heart's desire because you're not aligned if you're constantly chasing things and wanting things that are not for you. That shows that you don't have discernment. It really does. It shows you're off in alignment somehow. Because the most basic fucking thing you can do is know what you want and deserve. It's okay for us to acknowledge, I sometimes like what I shouldn't have. For everybody. I like a smoke a cigarette every once in a motherfucking while. You see what I'm saying? And I shouldn't. But I do. Sometimes we like things that are bad for us. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we like to eat some junk food and we know we shouldn't be eating junk food and shit. We all do that. But see, it's a self-awareness of it. Like, I know I shouldn't, so I won't. But then there's weakness. And weakness is not going to cut it. Because to be weak is to say, and have no discipline and willpower, basically, right? And to say, well, I just can't help that. That's not a queen. It's not a king. It's not a god. It's not a goddess. I just can't help it. Are you a toddler? Don't get me wrong, honey. We've all been there. I've said it before too. I can't help it. It's so cute. But bitch, do I still keep saying it after I got burned in the past? No, because a bitch learns. Because a bitch is smart. Because a bitch adapt. Because a bitch keep moving. You see what I'm saying? So no, the hell you don't hear me keep saying that. But did we? Yes. Of course we all did. We all were there. We've all done stupid ass things. But that's what makes us us. Today, sitting on some motherfucking thrones with the crowns on our goddamn heads, is that we say no more. Thank you, Star Crossing. Thank you, honey. No more. If you keep accepting crumbs, you're not gonna get nothing else. That's all you gonna get. Because you're telling the universe, I take crumbs. I'm a side salad person. I'm the mistress. I'm the one they call when they're lonely and desperate, and I'm the only one in need. Are you a therapist? Then charge the motherfucker for it. Coming to you only when they need something and what have you. Thank you, the enlightened daughter. Thank you, honey. You see what I'm saying? Are you a therapist? Then okay, great. Oh, they need me. Then I hope they pay for it. Because I know that D can't be that great, honey. Come on, stop fooling everybody. Remember we used to fool ourselves into that too. Oh, it's really good. Bitch, no, it wasn't. No, the hell it wasn't. No, the hell it wasn't. Stop lying. Stop fucking bullshitting, bitch. Let me shuffle again. You're manifesting your heart's desire. You better stop playing. You better stop bullshitting. Thank you, Melissa. 5 of Wands. It's competition. They're competing. It's like the Olympics. They're competing for someone. Gee, I wonder who. 6 of Swords, moving on up to the east side. Someone's moving on, moving away, moving on, getting out of something. It could be leaving something as well too. Could be leaving chaos, moving on to calmer waters, right? So someone's situation might have been chaotic and rocky. Now they're leaving a situation, whether this is a job or a relationship. But it also tells me this is competition. Somebody here is leveling up. You see where we're going with that? They're leveling up. Now, therefore, their competition, honey, is just, your suitors, honey, are just, you be reeling them in. Four of Cups. See, someone didn't want her. Someone did not want her. She extended a cup, they didn't take it. Oh, how they regret that decision. Oh, how they regret that decision. Nine of Swords, see, regret. Can't sleep, stressed out, worried, unsure, not knowing what the fuck, what did I do? I keep hearing, what did I do? What did I do? Because you don't stop. You don't sit there and keep accepting crumbs and put yourself on hold and be a stalemate for them to, oh, they're gonna come because they need me. Making all excuses about that. Didn't we do that years ago? What you doing? You don't want to get that rock on your fucking finger with someone who loves you absolutely, and it's the one. You don't want to like start living your best fucking life and live in this higher vibration. You want to still stay in that kind of low vibe, karmic attachment kind of a vibe? Not me. And see, this is the thing too. People always say, well, you know, I'm seeing angel numbers and all this. So let me talk about angel numbers for a little bit, because people keep asking me about this. Thank you, Golo. Thank you, Star Crossing. Thank you, honey. When we start cracking open, right, when our consciousness starts raising a higher consciousness, we start getting closer to source energy, we just start to see synchronicities everywhere. And one of them is angel numbers. Very specifically, 1111 is probably the very first set of numbers that most people see, baby newborns, right, as we call them. 1111. And then you become like me, where after all these years, I see them nonstop every day. I mean, it would just be an odd day if I never saw them. And I mean nonstop, all fucking day. And then you'll have days like this past week for a lot of us, this whole past week, where we have seen them so much, it's beyond normal. And it is overwhelming. Like every single thing I have to pay for is an angel number. 555, 1111, 888. I go on Instagram, every fucking post is 555, 222, blah, 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 blah. And it's like beyond. So it's like we are so in sync right now that it's almost scary. It's almost scary because we're so used to it. I see angel numbers probably about 8 to 10 times a day on the norm. This is beyond anything I've ever experienced before because we're cracked open and we're aligned. Muggles don't see angel numbers. Go ask an unawakened person. They'll be like, randomly I see like sometimes I think I see like 555, but they don't see them because they're not clocked into that. Their consciousness is not raised. They're not cracked open. Muggles don't see angel numbers. I don't see somebody. I can hear somebody saying out loud, I don't see angel numbers. Then you better check your vibration, honey. Because I'm telling you, it's one of the very first signs when you crack the fuck open. And it's always 1111 that we start to see at first. I don't know why. I don't know why. It just is. I see this week, what did I see a lot of? 777, 888, and the twos. Specifically, I saw 1111 and ones non-fucking stop too. But I mean, specifically, it was like, oh my God, more than usual, the 8s and the 7s. More than usual. Can you guys hold on for one split second? Sorry about that. Let me know if you guys can see and hear me. Yeah, it's just alignment. 333 specifically means ascended masters. Thank you, Randy. 333 is ascended masters. 444 is the angels are with you. 555s are change. 666 is balance and it's alignment. Usually is for me. That's what I see when I see sixes. It's like I'm kind of it's balance. Everybody's different though. You might see different things. Like when I see twos, I know that it's magic and juju that I'm doing in my past lives in Egypt. You know, 8s are obviously abundance, 9s are endings, and 10s are completions. 1s are always new beginnings too. So, but you can have it be, you know, different for yourself. No, we're doing this. I haven't used this deck in forever, the Lover's Oracle. Lovers Oracle. Oh, bitch. You got surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. This is what happens during eclipse season, y'all. The eclipse is a wild card. Now, eclipses take things out. They eclipse them out. But the universe taketh and the universe giveth. I feel like some of you were doing this to something. And you were supposed to be doing this. Maybe you had. I don't know. Whatever you was doing, you weren't supposed to be doing this. You were supposed to be doing that. You were supposed to be letting the shit go. So don't come at me. I'm relaying the motherfucking message, okay? Surrender. Let it go. You shouldn't have to force things. To force is not to be in alignment. To force is to go against the grain. What were you supposed to have surrendered? What were you supposed to have let go of? An idea? A way of living? A situation? A person? Thank you, Randy. Were you supposed to have released a relationship? Now, this is the thing, right? You don't want to chase and force unrequited. If somebody don't like you, let it go. Surrender it. Not everybody you feel a connection with and that you feel attracted to is your fucking person. People got to stop that. There's 7.6 billion people in the world. If you're on this spiritual journey, you start cracking open even just a little bit. We start feeling people out even more than usual. That could have been your fucking neighbor in biblical times. All over there mistaking them for the love of your motherfucking life. Oh, they feel familiar. Yes! You live across the street from Jesus back in the day. Y'all was motherfucking building the ark. I don't know. Shit. Competing with each other in the damn Olympics. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here. You see what I'm saying? So you guys got to stop that. Well, I feel connected to them. Well, I feel like I know them. You probably fucking do. Have you reincarnated? Probably. I'm sure. Stop making everything everything. Not everything is everything. Are we connected always? Yes. I am connected to everything. I am connected to everything. But that don't mean that's your wife or your husband. I see people, I tell you bitches, on a slow month, I get 5 to 8 people think I'm their twin flame. On a slow month, 5 to 8 people think I am the love of their life. And I'm not. And the longer you stay stuck on someone that's not the love of your life or not your person, you actually prolong the right one from coming in. On a day like today, when we have this beautiful portal open, right? On a day like today and this particular month when we've had an eclipse and we have now this gorgeous energy to help us manifest and transmute all these powerful energies, you don't want to waste those wishes and that energy and that power on something that's a dead end, is the point. Honey, if it's not for you and if it ain't your person, if they ain't giving you nothing and you're trying to force a shit, it's probably an indicator it ain't it. Because if it was it, it shouldn't have to be that difficult. It shouldn't. You know who forced puzzle pieces like that? Children. Because they don't know any better. Because they don't realize that I've tried it a couple ways and it doesn't fit. Logically, this doesn't belong. Are you a child? No. So stop doing things like that. Stop trying to force something. If you try to sort of fit it in and it doesn't work, move the fuck on. What are you doing? Stop wasting time. You want to manifest? Then get going. Let's go. Come on, hurry up. Stop marinating in low vibrational energies. The world is falling apart right now. You have got, and I'm telling you right now, honey, I'm good at what I do. I'm really good. So my intuition be on motherfucking point, okay? I will not argue with a motherfucker about that. You can tell me anything you want, but you will not tell me my shit is off. I am intuitive as fuck. So I'm an intuitive being in this world, feeling out all these things that are happening in the world, right? And then you see the unawakened people calling everybody sheep and telling everybody to wake the fuck up. And the woke people like us that are actually really cracked open are looking at them going, motherfucker, please, you have no clue about nothing. Your energy just screams that you are just sleeping. And then you have all of these wars going on, right? With political, and you have all of these wars with, you know, just around the world. It's tale as old as time. Power, greed, right? Tale as old as time. So you have right now in the world where they're trying to gaslight people. And we're going to call it what it is. They're trying to gaslight people. There's no other way to put it. You know how I know what a gaslighting situation is? Because I lived it for 11 years with a karmic abusive partner. I can smell a gaslighting situation from 2 lifetimes ago. Honey, I'm in another dimension. I smell the motherfucking shit happening. I know gaslighting. I can smell it. I can see it. And even if it's hidden very well, my gut and my spidey senses scream it. And because of the situation that many are experiencing right now, and look, you even have power in the bottom of the deck, which is fucking insane that it's sitting right there. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So we do hold the power. And this is what's important, is people are trying to take that power away from you. You have the power to say yes, no. You have the power to sit stagnant and wait and force, or you have the power to create change. You have new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. We want change. Not the kind of change muggles are talking about either. A lot of witches have been quiet. You notice that? A lot of spiritual people, real spiritual people, not the people that are fake, not the commercialized ones, not the ones on TikTok with all the people doing things that the rest of us are going, that ain't fucking right. Real spiritual motherfuckers. They've been quiet. They've been up to something. What have they been up to? You'll see. You know, the thing about being a light worker, a healer, if you fall into any of the categories like what we do a lot of things behind the scenes that people don't know. And we do it for the betterment of the fucking universe, the world, the fucking collectives. And people don't know that. If these people out there screaming sheep and stuff knew the half of it, they wouldn't be able to sleep at night. If they knew what we knew, saw what we saw, they wouldn't be able to sleep at night. There is so much going on way above the heads of politics, way above the heads of fucking wars happening here physically. See, that's the chess pieces, if you will, yeah? Who's moving the motherfucking chess pieces is who you need to be worried the fuck about. Stop getting worried and involved in things and arguing with strangers on Facebook about a political thing. We know what's right and what's not. We feel it. You're not going to sell me that being racist outwardly and publicly is right. Not in 2022, honey. Because I swear that's what we fought for years. So don't try and gaslight me into thinking that that's okay. For us to publicly say out loud that, oh, so-and-so shouldn't be here, so-and-so should be. If you are on the continental USA, if you're not Native American, motherfucker, you are an immigrant. First of all, okay? First of all. Because unless I'm remembering something incorrectly, that's first of all. See, the gaslighting go way back. It goes way back, okay? I'm in Hawaii, I'm sitting and I'm standing on stolen land. Gaslighting go way back. Stop acting like all of a sudden in 2020 it's a new thing. It's not. We've been gaslighted for years. We've been made to believe certain things, but guess what? We live in this society. We've got to do the best job we can with what we got. I'm going to choose lesser of evils. I'm most certainly not going to sit around and let somebody take me back to them old days where I'm treated as less. I'm a motherfucking woman. I'm a feminine. I birth men. A man will not tell me what the fuck to do with my body. And I will not compromise that. We're not living back in those days, honey. Our ancestors suffered and paid such a huge price, and we will not go back again. Our ancestors suffered. Let us not go back on that and have to say in detail what they have endured. And I'll be goddamn if you think, man, woman, I don't give a fuck what political party, what religious thing you believe in. You ain't gonna tell me in 2022 what to do with my body. You're not gonna do it. I don't live back then when I was still trying to fight for my motherfucking rights. These are human rights that we have. You're not gonna tell me that it's okay to publicly be racist about people and say racist things in 2022. We fought that shit and we're not going back. And this is the kind of shit we're talking about. There's bigger fish to fry. There's bigger fish to fry. Stop worrying about the fucking chess pieces here. Worry about who's moving them. Evil has no color. Evil has no age. Evil has no gender. Because I've seen a lot of feminines helping to take away our rights, which I think is astounding, honey. It's just mind-blowing to me that a fucking sister, because it's a sisterhood, honey, a sister in the sisterhood is actually trying to suppress us. You know what we have been through to try to rise up? What the fuck? We're trying to break glass ceilings and you're literally helping them keep us down? Something ain't right about that. And it's, again, not even a logical thing. It's my motherfucking gut. My instinct is to say, no, you will not. Instinctual, I can feel it, that it's suppression. And we won't let that happen. I don't give a fuck what political party. It ain't about the political party. Again, I'll choose the lesser of the evil, and that's my goddamn choice. Because I want some kind of change, and I know that I'd rather have this over that, honey. You see what I'm saying? I will not have, and I will not be a part of where people are entitled thinking that they can say that. Because are you a Native American? Because if you're a Native American, I can see you sitting over there in Idaho, sitting over there in Iowa, sitting over there in fucking wherever you are, sitting over there preaching and shit about how, well, immigrants don't belong here. I'm sorry, but what is your DNA? Can you spit in that vial right now so we can see? Because it don't make sense. The math ain't mathin'. The math ain't mathin'. It's like the dirty finger pointing to something else, and it's like, I'm not getting it. Is it just me? I don't get that. It's beyond. I can't be in politics either, honey. I'll cry because I'm angry. I'm the kind of person, like, I don't cry when I'm sad, really. I cry when I'm pissed. Every single political debate I'd have, I've been bawling my eyes out, shaking. Because I just get so angry because it's like, this is 2022. What are you doing? What are we doing? Right? What are we doing? Hold on, guys. What are we doing? Is that what we're doing? Don't fuck we ain't. I just don't think so. I don't think so. It's heartbreaking to me that we're going to have children that are going to be growing up in an environment where they've got to, it's like we're repeating the same cycle. Are we on a hamster wheel? No, I don't think so. We're repeating the same cycle? Was that what we're trying to do? Nah, boo-boo. I'm not going to be okay with that, and I will continuously say that. See, you have the crone. You have the energy coming out immediately of, you don't tell me shit. Because this is a culmination of a lifetime. I've been there, done that. I am ancient as fuck. You don't tell me shit. See that? It's the matriarch energy coming out, but very specifically the crone. And the crone is culmination of a lifetime. The crone is someone here who is wise. They know stuff. They're very experienced. You know what I mean? They've gone through the stupid shit and they now know, well, this is what I've learned because I've done it myself. You see what I'm saying? So there's this old wise energy with the feminine. And it is specifically the crone. Very specifically. And it's no joke, and I think it was funny, but when I was getting ready to come live, I heard in my head, Stifler's mom. Stifler's mom. So, you know, I was joking about that like the feminine might be older in age, muggle age, than the masculine. But she can also be just really excelled in her spiritual knowledge and how much she's, you know, super cracked open. So yeah, there's this wisdom that comes from it. And then the sun kind of matches my shirt, don't it? I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Sun is the happiest card in the whole deck. It's bliss. But it also feels like it's highlighting the crowns. We're talking about that recently we felt like we were kind of coming back into our real witchy ways, you know, of like doing really, you know, getting back into our power and our gifts, doing our herbs, which is hence why I'm going to be doing limited edition candles. You know, I've been doing my magic moon waters, you know, and I think I was kind of stubborn. In this life I came in and I said, I'm not going to do nothing to have nobody's help with nobody's nothing. I'm going to do it my fucking self. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not going to do no herbs. I'm not going to do no candles and all this shit. But when it started to crack open and awaken, I realized like, okay, that's stupid. Give me all the crystals, give me all the candles, let me do this and a little bit of that and a little bit, and you know, because it's stupidity. It's what we've always done. We have always been very spiritual, magical, if you will. You know what I'm saying? We have always been super spiritual, super magical beings. Most of us, high priestesses, high priests, we have been, you know, we have been witches, maybe warlocks, whatever you want to say, druids. You know, we have just been women, feminines. See, this is the thing. An awakened feminine is not born or created. She is awakened. Because you have a lot of feminines and females walking around, they ain't cracked open at all. Very low vibrational. Just you being a feminine and a woman, you have an advantage, yes, but that doesn't automatically equate that you are awakened. A divine feminine is awakened. She is not fucking just birthed. The sun is shining on this feminine. It also feels like your ancestors are proud of you. Look at you, your grandma looking at you, your auntie, your mom. They're looking at you proud as fuck. This is what we were waiting for. You were the chosen one. You are the one that your ancestors chose to break these cycles. They were suppressed. They were told they couldn't vote. They were told they couldn't own land and property. They were told they couldn't go to college. They were treated like less than. They were. And they're looking at you proud as shit that you're not going to sit there and let somebody tell you what the fuck you can do. Not in 2022. I am a grown person. I can make the choice for myself. I will not stand by and allow racism to be publicly said and to be gaslighted into thinking that. You know what I'm saying? Into thinking like, this is right. This is okay that we sit here and we talk shit like that, like we're fucking entitled. And this is okay. And first of fucking all, how did they con people into thinking that your income bracket is going to be saved by what they're doing in office? How did that happen? How did they con all these people into that? Because you do understand, unless you're a billionaire, unless you're really rich, I mean, bare minimum at least 300K. Bare minimum at least 300K a year. And that is even really kind of like low income compared to these, you know, tax brackets that we're talking. How did they con regular, everyday, hardworking people into that? You know, they use the religious thing for that. They go, well, we're religious, and so we read the Bible. Jesus wouldn't be happy with your behavior on most occasions, because I just know sure as hell Jesus would not want people trying to act like that and be gross ass energy and low vibrational and shit. So they're using the religion route, but you know that they're just using you as pawns to get the vote, to get in there so that they can make themselves richer and tax the rich, be tax free. You know that, right? How they con people into it is beyond me. I'm astounded still. I'm astounded. I'm blown. I'm blown away. Of course, both sides are deceptive and evil. We know that. But honey, pick and choose your battles. We choose the lesser of the evil. But how did they fucking con people, so many of them? So how did they do it? It's just beyond. And a few of my friends were like, they took the religious route. That's what they did. They scooped the religious people. But see, that's my point. If you're so religious, don't you know that that's not the way that Jesus would want it to be? Jesus would want you to be okay with racism. Jesus wouldn't want women to be treated like this. He loved his fucking wife. Ooh, that's a whole nother story though. Jesus didn't have a wife. Jesus didn't have a wife. Okay, and we're the sheep. I can't believe you guys just read something and believe it. You mean like how you read the Bible? Can we just all get along? I mean, can't we? See, this is how we get ourselves in trouble, because you start being aggressive and you start spitting some shit, but then what you spit at us, we're sitting there going, but aren't you doing the same thing? You're telling us we're sheep, we're reading this and we're believing it, but aren't you doing that? Aren't you legitimately reading a book and judging us based on that? Now ask me if I believe what's in the Bible. Some of it. Yeah. I've read the Bible, and some of it I go, that shit really fucking resonate. But not all of it. And I just don't think that this higher being would want us to live this way and treat people that way. I don't think that that's what the point of it is. I don't care what the book says. I don't care what people tell us. My religion is my intuition. And we'll see at the end of this who's right and who's wrong, I guess. You know, at the end of this, and we cross over and we get there, we'll see who's right or wrong. Is there a right or wrong? I mean, it's perspective. It is perspective, but I think that there are certain things that can't be right no matter what. Human basic rights. There's no compromise on that. So some things will be black and white, right or wrong. There's no compromise and gray area on that. But in any case, see why we're talking like that? Because the crone energy is coming up, because you ain't going to tell us shit. Why am I going off about it? Because that's the energy I'm fucking channeling. The mature woman, the ancestors, the feminines, the divine feminines, the matriarchs. They're saying no fucking way. No, not today, not tomorrow, not next week. No. No, they're roaring. No, they chose you to create change. They chose you to release the chains that have kept everybody, down and restricted. They want you to be the one to speak for them, to look at it differently, to say, you know what, I've something's happened and I've gone through this spiritual journey and I'm cracked open and something weird's happening, but I see it now. I see it from a higher perspective. They've chosen you to do that. They haven't chosen you to do what has kept them suppressed. Are you serious? Why would they want that? Do you know what they've been through? What people that have come before us have been through? Why would they want you to go through that? Why would they want you to perpetuate that restriction, that pain? Why would they want you to continue to suppress the power of the feminine? It just doesn't add up and make any sense. And I'm a logical bitch as an aqua. It logically doesn't make sense. It's not even about having to break it down in this really intellectual way. It's a common sense thing. You think they would want that for you? You think that they would want that for your children and your children's children and their children's children? Why would they want those things for you and them? No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. And if you want that for your children, that's not very great. That's pretty sad. I think most of us that have, daughters that we are raising, feminines, we want them to be strong and independent. We want them to be able to break glass ceilings. We want them to be able to live freely and have all the power that they deserve. Power to speak, create. Freedom of speech comes with responsibility. This is why I always tell you guys, there's a reason you can't scream bomb on a plane. There comes with responsibilities. You can't just say, well, it's freedom of speech, I'll say what I want. You can't spew lies. You can't spew things that are not true. And you most certainly can't go around bullying people and harassing people and, being horrible with your words like that. You can't do that. We fight for the underdogs. We fight for the underdogs. And because we have been underdogs, we are. We wear that badge proudly. That we were underdogs. We still are. It's our roots of us. We're the underdogs, whether it's because we are feminine, whether it's because we are of minority race, whether it is because whatever it is, right? We are the underdogs, and we fight for the underdogs. We root for them. We want everybody to win, right? The secrets of the universe is even when you're angry at somebody, you can never wish ill will because it comes back to us. So we don't wish people ill will. We wish them healing. So if somebody is angering you, whether it's a political thing, whether it's your neighbor, your auntie, your cousin, your boss, whether it's the person you're dating, you don't let nobody have that kind of power over you, honey. Thank you, Safid Barf. You don't let nobody have that kind of power over you. You understand me? Nobody controls you like that. Sometimes you can't argue with stupid, honey. You can't. You got to let people believe what they believe because that's on them. You can't, it's literally like you trying to argue with a baby or a toddler. They can't even comprehend what you're saying. It's like you're trying to tell a toddler how to drive a car. Can they get in that driver's seat and drive the car? No, they can't. So why are you arguing with people that can't see what you see from this type of a viewpoint? You're here, they're there. It's the giraffe trying to tell the snail. It just don't work like that. So sometimes we anger ourselves because we keep arguing with people when we shouldn't be, because no matter what you say, even if you come with facts, they'll say your facts are untrue. It could be an actual black and white. You can have scientific proof of something. They'll say you're lying. It's untrue. And so why would you want to argue and waste your breath on someone that's going to constantly tell you you're wrong? But we have scientific proof of this. You're wrong. But it's scientific proof. That's incorrect. Nowadays, everybody is an expert on everything. We got virologists all of a sudden. You've got people that can break down climate change. Climate change is fake. That'll shut me the fuck up. Burp, burp, burp. If you like it, then you better put a ring on it. If you like it, then you better put a ring on it. That damn ring, wedding vows, has been haunting us. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you. Sing it with me, bitch. For 1,000 years, I'll love you for 1,000 more. Can't even talk about nothing without love cutting in. I wanted to sit on my soapbox longer. I wanted to... I am woman, hear me roar. And here comes love. A bitch can't sit here and just argue about some shit, and love always gotta show up. I know, my singing is so amazing. I know, I was blessed by the gods with that. I know. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I'm not a professional singer, for those of you asking. No, I cannot sing at your wedding. I am not a wedding singer. I would be too expensive. You know, you got all the fucking idiots that message me and they go, you know you can't sing sitting there acting like you can. Bitch, read the room. Bitch, please. You must be some kind of something special, honey. If you really think I'm sitting there really purposely pretending like I think I can sing, you must be something special. You really read the room. Because if you read the room, you would see that I am legitimately knowing I can't sing. And that's why I sing. First of all, they channel songs to me. That's first of all. So I sing them, unfortunately, to you guys. No, I don't sit here really thinking I sound good. I mean, what? How do you see? That's what I'm saying. Discernment is key. I can always tell where someone's coming from based on the things that they say. And when you sit there and you say that you think I can sing and I think I can, I'm here to tell you, Missy, I'm here to check you on that. I'm here to tell you, no, the hell you can't sing. And I know oh, no. Shit, Sherlock. Can't we just send the Kraken? Heartbroken. Most people are. They come from a place of being triggered and angry and sad and hurt. See, we've gone through all of our shit. So we sit here kind of hopeful and shit, and we're dealing with the aftermath of everything around us. Someone could be grieving. There could be separation. Talking. Someone's interested. Let's cut straight to the chase. I've been channeling it for a minute. Someone becomes separated from something or someone and moves in another direction. And now here we have it. An awaited message arrives. Text, call, email, interested, conversing more. Somebody's attention diverts and they zone the fuck in. So many of you are going to be receiving messages, more invitations. And please be picky and choosy. Just because someone is interested in you doesn't mean that you have to force it to possibly be an option in the one. If it doesn't feel like the one, don't force it. Because you'll get yourself in some shit. Remember, no forcing. We are not forcing, we are aligning, we are surrendering, we are letting the pieces fall where they may. And if you do have to sort of rearrange it into, like, you know, see if it fits into this particular puzzle spot right here, then move it around a little bit, but don't force no shit. Just because people are interested in you doesn't mean that it's your fucking person. Well, he asked me to go out. What if he Jeffrey Dahmer reincarnated? Bitch, stop. Cut the shit out. You don't gotta entertain every motherfucker that come around. You know, you don't drink from every cup. That's how the fuck you get poisoned. No, you don't got to go, well, I haven't been on a date in 5 years, and this person came and I don't like them at all, and they give me the creeps, but I think I might be open to it. Okay, bitch, do you. Do you. But we're trying to tell you, honey, that if it don't feel right, it's because it ain't right. And but your ass over there then, honey, well, do you. Be picky. Be choosy. Because a lot of beautiful things are coming. You don't gotta just take the scraps. You know, this is like trying to make a meal out of the bread and the butter at the beginning of a dinner. Oh, I'm just so hungry and I'm just gonna eat the bread and the butter. Honey, I like to wait for the main entree. And so I'm saying, I'm a pescatarian, honey, so I'll be waiting for the motherfucking crab legs, because you guys know crab legs is my favorite. As a kid, I used to love lobster and shrimp, and I still like lobster and shrimp, but I don't know. I love crab legs. I just love snow crab and king crab. I don't particularly love Dungeness crab. I like the crab legs, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm waiting for the entree. I'm not gonna I'm just gonna eat the bread and the butter. You may. You may. I'm waiting on the good stuff, though. Are you waiting on the good stuff? 1111, make a wish. What you waiting on? What you trying to do? Can you just sit there for 1 second? And I want you guys to be serious right now. I want you guys to imagine how much better it can be. I want you guys to sit there and imagine a life of ease and peace, being in this timeline of you getting everything you've ever wanted. And these are going to be all the things you didn't even know. Because see, as muggles, and even if we're cracked open and you know, ascended and woke, however you want to put it, we're still muggles, and sometimes we still think we know better than the universe, and so we want Johnny Appleseed ass over here, or you know, John Doe, or Jane Doe, or we want, you know, whoever the fuck this is, and we're just like, but I want that person, and literally that person is not for you, because there's bigger and better, okay, and taller, and more handsome and kinder and funny and supportive, and like, they're the whole package. But you over here trying to get full off bread and butter. Can you imagine better for yourself? Can you imagine a life with financial ease? Can you imagine a life of protection? Imagine a life of being healthy. Imagine a life where you just feel so utterly fucking grateful. You have everything you need. Things are always working out for me. In the words of Abraham Hicks, things are always working out for me. It's a life of ease. Many of you are living that already now. But you're so focused on what you don't have that you don't even realize that all of those energies and vibrations you're already living right now. This is why the fuck you can't manifest. Because we cannot manifest from a vibration of lack. I want it, I need it, I don't have it. That's lack. To be able to manifest, Law of Attraction 101 is for us to already feel it. If I want love, I have to feel loved. I can't feel neglected and sad and abandoned and all these things, because it doesn't work like that. If I want to attract success, I must feel successful. If I want to attract money, money is energy, honey. And if I want to, see, money is this thing. It's an ebb and flow. Money is receiving and giving. A lot of people are selfish with their money. It's not going to work like that. Money come, money go. Witches know that when we give, it come back exponentially, tenfold. That's why we give. Because we know it come back. We know it come back. You want to be aligned? Then stop doing and holding on to things that are fucking holding you down, that are keeping you from alignment. You can't sit there sad as shit crying about all these things, thinking that you're going to manifest all these beautiful, happy things, because your vibration is your address. If your vibration today during this manifestation time period says, I'm sad and I'm lonely and I'm left out and I'm a victim and it will never be me and I'm bitter and I'm angry, honey, don't even bother. Because that's your point of attraction. The universe will give you more things to be angry and sad about. Now, we talk about this all the time. Is there the situations where people get stuff that they don't deserve? Such as, you know, like, for example, my grandma got cancer. Did she deserve that? No, she was the healthiest person I knew. Exercise, even in her elderly age, ate super healthy, exercise. She was the healthiest fucking person I knew. She still got cancer. Are there situations like that where some people just, we can't understand, there's no rhyme or reason why bad things happen to them? Yes. Yes. But also at the same time, we have to understand that even though things like that aren't in our control, there are other things that are in our control. And the things that are in our control, we're going to try. I mean, honey, at least try to do what we can. If you tell me shifting my vibration into being grateful helps me manifest the life of my dreams, I'm gonna motherfucking do it. Because anything that's gonna help me manifest the life of my dreams that I fucking deserve, that my ancestors chose me to be able to lead the path, to create change, to create generational wealth, to stop this fucking trauma and to start healing. You think I'm not gonna do whatever the hell is gonna be? I'm gonna try it all. Because it's going to work. Something's about to hit. Something's about to work, right? And this is not, you know, theory. This is science. Law of attraction is scientific. It's like the law of gravity. Today's 11/11. I want you guys to breathe really fucking deeply. Those of you that are going to be joining me in about 3 hours on my Zoom that we're going to be doing for the Hour of Power, we're going to be doing exactly that. We're going to be trying to clear our mind. We're going to try and get ourselves in a vibration of relaxation and peace, to try and align ourselves so that our vibration will be the right address for the things that we want and the things that are for us. Stop asking for stuff that's not for you. If it doesn't have your name on it, why do you want it? I don't want someone else's shit. I don't want someone else's partner. I don't want someone else's stuff. I want what's for me. I want what has my name on it. Because it's mine. Because it's my motherfucking birthright. And I'll be damned if you'll take away anything that has my name on it. You see what I'm saying? We will not allow this opportunity to pass us by. Honestly, we won't. This is an opportunity right now for us to swing for the fences. And we're going to do it. Don't waste today. Don't waste tomorrow. I don't give a shit if it's 11/11 or if it's, going to be December 12th. I don't give a shit if it's December 10th. I don't give a shit. You manifest every day. You tell yourself every day, no matter what situation you're in, I am grateful in this exact moment. And even though I'm not where I want to be, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Buddha. Thank you, I'm not where I used to be. Thank you, Safed Barf. You got to put yourself in this position to be able to tell yourself, thank you. It ain't where I want to be right now, but it could be worse. It could be worse. As I sit here with you guys drinking this peppermint mocha, I'm happy to be drinking this peppermint mocha. I wake up in the morning utterly grateful to make my cup of coffee and sit and drink it. I don't wake up every day going, oh, when's my husband gonna come in? Honey, I got the pick of the litter right now. I choose to be single. That's on purpose. I choose this. I choose to be alone. I don't feel lonely. I feel happy. I feel inspired. I feel free. When you see a motherfucker next to me, you know he's godly like, because I just won't settle. And I don't wake up feeling sad and lonely. I don't have a man. I wake up like, damn, I'm grateful. I ain't gotta look for shit every day, because they can't find shit. Where's the butter? Did you see my socks? Did you buy shaving cream? Do you have any more razors? What soap do I use to wash the dishes? Should I use this or that? What? Honey, I'm not in the mood to be irritated 24/7. I'm tired of looking for shit. I don't want to watch my goddamn Hallmark Christmas movie channel and then have to get up every 7 seconds because he can't find something. Or I gotta go and refold the towels. Let me just do it my damn self then. So when I tell you I'm enjoying my damn freedom right now, because the right one's coming, because the right one's being manifested, because I'm loving and thriving in my freedom. I've been with a person and been lonely as shit and been sad as fuck laying next to someone. And now I sleep like a starfish, like a fucking queen in my bed alone, and I feel magnificent. I feel whole and I feel complete. And when the time is right, and when I meet someone that can keep the fuck up with me, when I meet somebody that can level up with me every day and match me and keep the fuck up, then maybe then. I've got to be attracted to them physically. I've got to be attracted to their soul. I've got to be attracted to their mind, honey. Okay? You can't buy my love. But you do have to be very successful. It's just what we deserve. We deserve someone who is the whole package. Remember, it's no settling. I won't settle just because you have money and oh, you're horrible to me or you're ugly. Honey, I can't be with somebody that has money but they're ugly to me. I can't ride nobody ugly. Yes, Spirit, I'm wrapping it up. I'm wrapping it up, boo. Let's do our When Pigs Fly deck. Because it's when pigs fly. 1111, make a wish. I'm going to manifest the life of my dreams. Yeah, right, when pigs fly. That's what your haters gonna say. Yeah, right, when pigs fly. Bitch, I thought I saw a fucking pig fly outside my window, ho. Three of Pentacles. Look at all the gifts. See all the gifts? Look at the gate holding them back. I heard, not yet. Wait for it. Not yet. Does this say no? Does this show there's no presents and gifts? Bitch, they're there. Just because they're not in your hands yet doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I feel like for many of you, especially on today's 11/11 where you're manifesting things, this is important. Sometimes it's not right here, right now, not because it's not coming. It exists. But also there's something here about not being able to see it, right? Because, you know, a gift is wrapped up. Something may have been wrapped up that you didn't see. Hidden in plain sight, if you will. I've channeled hidden in plain sight for fucking years. Hidden in plain sight. Something that you didn't see, something that was hidden from you, but also it's not yet. It's like it's the excitement of like counting down to Christmas, right? And like you know that the presents are under the tree. Some of you may see it already, right? Especially if you an intuitive betcha. If you're an intuitive betcha. You see the shit, you be all, oh, but it's right there. Can I open it? No, you have to wait. Wait for it. Wait for winter. Remember, they've been channeling that to you for years. Wait for winter. It's like Game of Thrones, honey, which I've never actually seen. I'm one of those people, honey. I'm an aqua. I don't do things for the fad. I've watched and read all the Twilight books and watched them all after the fad. 50 Shades was the same motherfucking thing. If it's popular, I'm not doing it. When they zig, honey, I zag. I just haven't been into it. I haven't been called to do it, to watch Game of Thrones. I just have not. My child is obsessed with House of Dragons. She loves it. She keeps telling me, watch it. And I've like watched a couple episodes, but I'm just kind of like, I love stuff like that. You know what I mean? I love stuff like that. But I don't know. I just haven't felt called to do it yet. Eight of Wands. Oh my God. Somebody here might actually love that. Like old cars. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Tell me about old cars. It gives off that vibe. Remember like back in the day when they would do like milkshakes and they would go to the drive-in, and it's very like grease lightning, that kind of time period. With the poodle skirts. That's what I'm feeling. It's very poodle skirty. It's very copping a feel in the car at the drive-in. It's giving off that kind of vibe. Look, it's the kind of car. So I'm feeling something about that. It could be past lifey. With the poodle skirt and those kind of old cars with the milkshakes. You know what I'm saying? With the guys, they would roll up their sleeves and put the cigarette packs there. Oh, it's fucking adorable. Strength. Roar. 10 of Swords. Look at her living her best life. See, that's the energy. She's happy as shit, living her best life, getting out there, doing her thing. Someone here, this is masculine too. You have the Knight of Wands as well too. It could be a younger fire sign. Thank you, Golo. This could be a fire sign, younger fire sign, because it's Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands can be impulsive. They can be kind of hasty sometimes, but they're doers, they're movers and shakers, they're motivated, they get it done, go, go, go. So this masculine feels like they could be someone that does movement. You can see they're jumping over this little pole thing, right? So they could be someone who's athletic. But the strength one is interesting because clearly it's a costume. Someone has been pretending to be strong. It's like a masculine in disguise, meaning that it's a masculine that was pretending to be a lion. Remember I always tell you guys, a lion never has to tell you they're a lion? This is like somebody saying, roar, I'm a lion. But lions don't do that. Lions don't say, roar, I'm a lion. See that? Someone said, roar, I'm a lion. Motherfucker, please. I know you ain't no damn lion. They're king of the jungle. They don't have to tell anybody. Everybody knows. I'm an awakened masculine, Missy. Oh, I get those emails. I already know. Here we go. It's total like Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes from Real Housewives of Atlanta has the best fucking facial expressions ever. I'm telling you, honey. That's why the memes of her and shit is fucking hilarious. Because her facial fucking expressions. But this me, anytime I receive a DM or an email saying, Missy, I'm an awakened, divine, masculine, reincarnated king god. Sure you are. Sure you are, honey. I'm reincarnated Jesus Christ. Secret safe with me. What? 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 You guys know how I feel about the gods and the goddesses and reincarnated of things. Are they possibly out there, reincarnation? Obviously, Jesus been watching all you guys be judging and doing mean things to people. He already been here, honey. He ain't coming. He been here. Yes, be shaking in your boots. Jesus is coming. Don't threaten me, honey. Jesus has been here, honey. So I got news for you. But in any case, do I think that the reincarnated gods and deities would walk around saying, I'm Zeus? No. I'm Lilith. No. I'm Goddess Ice. No. And really, all of us that start to crack open, we begin to channel and empathically pick up on all of the gods and deities. Lady Diana, we start to pick up on Lilith, we start to pick up on Goddess Isis, we start to pick up on Kuan Yin. We start, the masculines are probably feeling all the energies of Zeus and fucking all these things, but it's like, is someone out there the reincarnated version of them? Probably, but they wouldn't come out and say it because I don't think they would know that. It's like the boy who pulls the sword from the stone. He doesn't know he's the chosen one till he pulls the sword from the motherfucking stone. See that? He don't know until he pulls it. Nine of Swords. Yeah, someone's sad as shit. We're going right back to the same original message because we're wrapping this up. We're going back to the same original message that someone feels like they had a missed opportunity. So a masculine is sad as shit because he feels like he had a missed opportunity. All right, see, remember 5 of Cups. Sadness, and then we had the whole overthinking it. Remember? They were overthinking something, so they didn't make a move. And see, they didn't do anything. They didn't accept the cup that was offered, and someone moved on. I want to know how you guys are spending your 11/11. Again, happy Veterans Day to all veterans. My beloved Papa right here, my mom's dad was a veteran, a Marine, Filipino, but born in Hawaii. And his parents were basically immigrants. In Hawaii, a lot of us are mixed races. You guys know this, ethnicities, because of the fact that of the plantations that were here in Hawaii. And a lot of people were hardworking. A lot of our ancestors, regardless of which ethnicity it is, have been hard workers, especially minorities, right? They were really hard workers. And so therefore, us living here in 2022, we are not going to keep perpetuating that the working people are being, are being basically deceived, and we're not going to allow the working people to continue to get screwed while the rich keep getting richer. No. Our ancestors, are the people who came before us. They had to work physical hard labor. They were hard workers. They literally busted their fucking asses. They busted their asses for us. They took a lot of fucking L's, honey, for us. Thank you, Carrie. And so I'm not going to sit here today and go against that. I'm going to help them by saying no more. We want to help the working class people, because I mean, these are the people without working class, and I think we realized this during the pandemic, really we're screwed. Working class people are people that work at the grocery store. They're people that deliver our mail. They're the delivery people. They're the people that you see working, at your medical facility, right? Not necessarily the doctors and nurses, although they're on the front line. But yes, they are also considered working class people, even though their pay is a little bit higher. You just have everyday people that are doing stuff that we can't really live without. People who work at the gas station clerks. How the fuck you gonna put your gas if you need to pay with cash, right? And you don't have a card. People that work in the restaurant. All of these different things. See, when 2020 hit, I told you guys that the real test wasn't the actual pandemic itself. The test was them testing our vibration to see what we have learned. And it was the real test during then of how are these muggles going to react in a time of crises like this, where the whole entire world will shut down, right? The whole entire world will shut down. How will they react? Will they be selfish? Will they be entitled? Or will they help thy neighbor, right? Things like that. And so that was the real test, was how you reacted during that time period. Not necessarily about you all of a sudden becoming an expert virologist, starting a fucking blog, not knowing shit and Googling everything. Not about that, but it was about the whole thing of, this is happening to all of us, and we're all being affected, and we don't know what this enemy is, right? It was new. We don't know. Is it man-made? Is it not? It was irrelevant. What we knew was people were dying, and we needed to band together, and that we were going to help people and try the best that we could. Sitting at home, I was donating to people. I was buying, supplies, masks, and we were buying food for people that were on the front lines working, and we were doing as much as we could from home. But we still tried to do the best that we could. We still tried to do what we can. I would go to the store and not hoard things. I would get just enough for me and my daughter and our household. I didn't go above and hoard everything and it's all for me and you guys can suffer. It was a test. And I think that it's still a test. It's a test of what did we learn? And I think that the ancestors are watching, and people came before us, and I busted my ass working in Hawaii. It was plantation, right? So it's sugarcane, pineapple, things like that. And I didn't bust my ass to try to come here to have, a new beginning for my family, for you guys just to piss it down the drain and to give it to people that are trying to only use it to make themselves richer, You have to be careful, because just because they say something like this, remember, it's about, we don't believe what people say. We believe in actions. We believe people's actions. We believe in our gut intuition. I want you guys to trust your gut. Stop thinking of it from here. And really, if you're here, it's no matter what, you're screwed. If you're lower vibed, because you just can't see it from here. You see it from here, you go, oh my God, holy shit. But until you're there, you can't see it. It's a bird's eye view. So when you see it here, you see the whole picture, yeah? So it's kind of like almost coming from a non-biased place, but it does appear that we become biased because we're leaning towards one side, but it's because that's the side that is not the side that I don't want to be on the evil side. I don't want to be on the side that's perpetuating, you know, restrictions for people that have fought for their freedom. So I'm not just going to say, well, I'm not going to be involved. I'm Switzerland. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to be whatever. If I've got to do what I got to do, I'm going to say, well, then this is what it is. I want to choose this side, right? So, you know, you got to stop reading and thinking everything you read is true. It starts from there. You got to stop reading everything and thinking everything is true. Look at the dude who has to owe back everybody that was $1 billion for the whole horrible incident that happened. I always forget what his name is. I can't remember his name. But remember, he was over there telling everybody it was fake. It was a fraud. Nobody died, nobody was killed. He was just going off about it, and he had people believing him. This is why I can't trust nobody, because people be believing every motherfucking thing, honey. Yeah, Alex Jones, I guess is his name, right? People believed him. Honey, read the room. My gut told me those people are in pain. You could feel the pain and the anguish of the loved ones that were gone. I didn't need to know anything about the situation except it hit me in the gut like that. Boom! It didn't happen, and it wasn't true, and they're actors, and the government is trying to lie to you. I can't trust a motherfucker that can't read the room at all. What are you talking about? What? What? It's so beyond stretched and out of reality that it's unfathomable. It's delusional, and delusion is scary. I don't trust delusional, scary people because they live in another fucking reality, honey, and it ain't the one we're in. And those kind of people are dangerous because it's scary. They'll believe some shit that ain't even true and then go screaming it. And that's how innocent people get accused of things. This is how things happen because they're delusional. So they start screaming. And then other people go, oh, and then it becomes this thing, but it wasn't even this thing. You see what I'm saying? It's very dangerous. Very dangerous. A delusional person can cause chaos. They can get people that are just followers to believe them, and then it creates this like wave of things, and then it just becomes this whole fucking can of worms, honey. You see what I'm saying? This whole can of worms. Yes, like people saying during the pandemic that there were no dead bodies. What? Like people actually know people that have died from something, whatever it is you want to call it. They died. What are you saying they made it up? I know for goddamn certain the people that we personally know didn't just fake their death. What are you talking about? They're lying to you. It's fake. There's nobody in there. Nobody died. Oh, wow. Can't trust people like that. You can't. Be very careful. We just don't believe everything. So like I said, it's not that we just believe, oh, because it's whatever. Honey, I trust my damn gut. I can't believe it. And that is another fucking example of how that guy is now in trouble because he spewed these lies about people. You can't just go running around saying lies about people like that and creating mass hysteria. These families were grieving. How dare you tell them their loved one didn't exist? How dare you say that? How dare you sit there and just scream conspiracy theory? Go be conspiracy theorists about the real stuff like Bigfoot and fucking aliens. The good stuff, the stuff that we love. I love conspiracy theories about aliens and Bigfoot and Loch Ness. Go fucking look for El Chupacabra. What the fuck are you doing? Cut the shit already with this virus pandemic and the this is untrue and no one got murdered. Go be like how we used to be. I'm an aqua. I live for conspiracy theories. Go help them look for fucking Loch Ness monster. Damn, that's enjoyable and fun. Do those things. Help look for dinosaurs. Did dinosaurs really have feathers? Oh, now it's shocking. Oh my God, right? Go jump on that bandwagon. Go be fucking productive. Help us fucking get proof of Bigfoot. Although I do believe Bigfoot exists. I do believe Bigfoot exists, but Bigfoot don't want to be a part of us. I don't doubt it. And I don't blame Bigfoot and their family to be like, I'm not dealing with them motherfuckers. Stay away from those motherfuckers. They are ghetto. Like I told you, the aliens drive past Earth and go, God, hell no, lock your motherfucking windows. You know they do. You know they do. So I have no doubt the Bigfoot's hiding from us because they don't want to associate with us. And the aliens too. The aliens be all, damn, shit. Accidentally landing on Earth. Shit. Fuck. Ugh. You know goddamn well that they ain't thrilled. Because for fuck's sake, during a virus, a respiratory virus, majority of people hoarded toilet paper. You know the aliens goddamn well was like, They bought shit to wipe their ass during a respiratory disease pandemic, possibly. And they ran out there and bought toilet paper to wipe their ass. The Bigfoot can't deal with you guys. All right, let's go manifest. I got to go get ready for my 3 o'clock Zoom. I love you guys so very much. And thank you all for all of the badges you guys purchased. Thank you for all of the PayPal donations you guys sent. I love you guys so very much. And we are going to release. We're going to surrender. We're going to try and align ourselves, raise our vibration, to put ourselves in a high vibration, to be able to become the vibration of that which we are trying to manifest on a serious level, okay? For you guys to be able to manifest, I want you to release everything that is weighing you down. Take away the fear from your mind. Take away the stress, the anxiety from your mind. Sit in a place of peace and calm. Feel grateful for this exact moment that you're in today. Listen, don't worry about next week and next month. Well, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills next month. Don't worry about next month right now in this very exact fucking moment. Don't let this moment pass you by. Let's jump on this. Let's transmute this energy of this week with this eclipse and with this 11:11 gateway and yesterday being 1:11. Don't let this moment slip you by. Take advantage of it, okay, you guys? I want to see you all win. We root for you guys. Even the people that are haters, even the people that are muggles that wish us ill will. We root for everybody because that's what we're here to do. We are here to create change and make waves, and not just waves of chaos and waves of you know, bitterness and evil. We're here to create real, true change. We are here to become the humanitarians, you know, to really start something different. And maybe that's what we can do. 11:11 is new beginnings. Maybe from this point forward we can try to start off on a better foot, you know, but it all starts with you. You can't worry about the world if your own world's falling apart. Take care of you first. Make sure your shit straight first, you guys. Then be worrying about what's going on there, because you be worrying about what's going on there, but this is falling apart, and then that don't make no motherfucking sense. As within, so without. Okay? I love you guys so very much. Have a beautiful day. Bye.